That was what they told me. They said, since we told you to reduce, you didn't reduce. Okay, now this is fifth month that they can't save a baby at fifth month. That what will happen now is that they're going to wait for me to be in labor, and I'm going to deliver these babies, and I'm not going to see these babies. They will die.
Welcome to Triplets Unique Family. Here we do mukbangs, challenges, and lifestyle. Please subscribe, share, and like. Thank you.
So hello guys, and welcome back again to our channel. It's your girl Mama Triplets in the building. So if you're new here, you are highly welcome. My name is Francisca, and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based here in Italy with my family of 6 with triplets. So you are highly welcome. Please consider subscribing, okay? Support us by subscribing and like this video and comment. If you watch and you didn't comment, there's no how to know that you watched the video, okay? So please, your comment is highly needed. So guys, from the last part I made, if you are new here, this is actually the third part, okay? This is the part 3 of how I conceived quintuplets, okay, and finally get back to triplets. So this is the part 3. If you have not watched the part 1, the part 2, please go watch it so that you will follow up, okay? Go and watch it before you now watch this one, so that you understand where we are coming from and where we are going, okay? So this is the part 3 of this video. And I don't know, the part 2 actually I went emotional. It was so emotional, so I actually shedded tears of joy, and I hope my face is still okay. So guys, so from the part 2, okay, this is the continuation. So after I went for the lab test, and my gynecologist now sent me to do a scan. So when I went to do the scan with my husband, of course, so we went there together, and the doctor there now, during the scan, she now asked us, what have you guys done? She has seen it, but she didn't tell us. She said, what have you guys done? What have you guys done? What am I seeing here? What am I seeing here? I'm like, we look at each other. I look at my husband, he looked at me. We are like, okay, now, what are you seeing? Tell us so. Because I never knew. I never knew. I know I prayed, okay? But I never knew God would answer me like this. As when I say I never knew God would answer me like this. So, she now said that what she's seeing here is 5 cameras. She's seeing 5 sacks. Okay, they call it camera here. Camera is a room, so she's seeing 5 rooms. Okay, she said, what I'm saying, ho visto 5 camera. Che cosa avete fatto? I said, we didn't do anything, no. She said, give me your code. She said, give me your sanitary card. The sanitary card is actually a card that records anything you do, all your activities, all your hospital activities, okay? If you are taking any medicine, if there is anything about you, once they put it, they will just know everything. So when she asked me, what have you guys done? We said, we didn't do anything. So she now asked for the card. I gave her the card. She controlled and saw that we didn't do anything. As in, I didn't take any medicine. I didn't do any IVF. I didn't do anything special. She was like, she has not seen this in a long time, like natural. You conceive 5 babies, natural. Oh, this is so interesting. She now says she's going to follow up with us. She would like to know what will happen at the end. You understand? So with the scan, I now gave the result to my gynecologist. So I now gave the result to my gynecologist, who actually was surprised when I gave her the results. Like, she was looking at it and she was surprised. Okay, everyone was surprised. Everyone, on your whole, the surprise. So what happened now is what I'm going to tell you guys. Why I gave birth to triplets and not quintuplets. So that first 2 months, I started to bleed. Yeah, I started to bleed. And I am that type that when I'm sick, like when I'm pregnant, is always sickness for me. Pregnancy is sickness for me, as in me. When I see other women, if I see other women that are pregnant, like pregnant women eating anything they like, eating as in going out, even wearing clothes, even spraying perfume, like making up, I'm like, God, these women, they don't know what God has done for them. They don't know what God has done for them. Me, if I'm pregnant, it's just sickness. I will not eat well. I will not go out. No makeup, no better clothes, nothing. So these 2 months, the first 2 months, I started to bleed, and I went to the hospital, and I was told that there's nothing they can do, because if they try to stop that baby that was about to go, it might affect other ones, you understand. So I was told that if they try to stop the baby that was going, when when a woman is bleeding, you are pregnant, you are bleeding, it's not a good thing, that means there is a problem. So they said if they try to stop it, it will affect other ones, so that it's better they leave it. It's actually painful, but there is their field, so they know the best option, or the best thing to do. So that was it. They didn't give me anything, no medicine, nothing. They just told me that I shouldn't be working, I need to reduce stress, I need to be calm, I need to stay one place, I need to rest. That was what they told me. I need to rest, I need to do this, I said okay, no problem. My people, that time I wasn't eating, I was vomiting every day. You are not eating and you are vomiting, spit, oh God. If you see me with there's something I normally use to spit everything. It wasn't funny, so that was how we actually lost the first baby in the second to third month. Okay, so the second, third month, we lost the first, we lost one. So they were now four. So going on and moving on, like getting to the fourth month, yeah, getting to the fourth month, there was a time I started having pain around my waist. So my waist was just on fire. So I went to the hospital, and after scan, I was told that one is no longer breathing. And that's that was what they actually told me, that one is no longer breathing, but there's nothing they can do, because if they even try to remove that one, it will also affect the other ones. So they said it will go by itself. That was what they said, that it will go by itself, that they are not going to do anything, so that it will not affect the remaining three. So my people, I went home, and after some days the pain was too much. I went back to the hospital. My husband took me back to the hospital, and they gave me one drip like that, and after which I felt like to push something, and just something, not something big or so, and immediately I pushed that, I got myself, like that pain wasn't there like that again. So that was how we lost the other one. So now you have known how we lost two. Okay, and now, due to the fact that I wasn't eating well, no strength, and I am the type that if I'm pregnant, I'll be losing weight. I don't add weight if I'm pregnant. You only add weight if you're eating okay, if you're eating normal, so you're eating well, you add weight. When you're not eating anything, how can you add weight? So when I'm pregnant, I don't add weight, I lose weight. So I started to lose weight very, very fast. I was just losing weight because I wasn't eating. When I said I wasn't eating, let me just explain it to you guys. I ate only ice cubes for 1 month. That is ice block, ice cubes. So what we do is, if I put a rubber of water in the freezer, before you know it will just freeze, and then I will eat the ice. Okay. If you see me eating it, I wish I was a YouTuber then. I would have recorded everything. Don't believe me. I wish I was a YouTuber. I would have recorded everything. So if you see me eating it, eating only blocks, like ice blocks, I'll just put it in my mouth, go chakram. Maybe I'll finish one rubber a day, and immediately I finish it, I will have strength. No food. Someone that is carrying 3 babies in the womb, no food. So when I finish, I will have strength. Oh my God, I forgot to say that during this period, okay, when the thing was too much that I wasn't eating, from that 3 months to 4 months, I wasn't eating, I was admitted in the hospital. Yes, I was admitted in the hospital, and it was even that period that I was told that one wasn't breathing. So I was admitted in the hospital. They were giving me food through the drip, okay, because I can't eat. No appetite. When I perceive anything, I will vomit. Nothing can even enter my mouth. If I eat, I vomit. No appetite. If I perceive anything, problem. So I was given, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what they call it. People in the medical line, you guys might know, there's one drip, there's something they put in the drip. So when I take it, okay, it's very thick. It's not a normal liquid drip. It's not that thick, oh. But when I take it, I will just feel full, like I'll feel like I've eaten something. When I take that drip, I will just feel like I've eaten something, so I won't feel hungry again. So I was in that hospital for like almost 1 month, and yeah, and during this time I was in the hospital, it's like I'm actually jumping this. I'm supposed to write this things down. I didn't write anything down. I was just saying it at its yes, it comes, okay. I don't know, sorry, I hope I'm not confusing you guys, but what I'm trying to say is that when I was in the hospital, and because I wasn't eating, so I was admitted, and they were taking good care of me. Italian hospital here are the best. Their hospitals are the best, believe me. So they took good care of me, and there's something that happened. So because I wasn't eating and I was losing weight, they suggested I should reduce the babies. Yes, doctors suggested I should reduce the babies, that I can't do this. It was actually a big problem, kind of, because they wanted us to reduce. Me, I don't want to reduce, and my husband was scared. My husband was scared because he doesn't want to lose me, and he doesn't want to lose the babies. He doesn't want to tell them that they should reduce the baby. When I say reduce, I mean to remove, okay? So he doesn't want to tell them to remove one or two, and because he needed them, and he doesn't want to also permit that I should carry the babies, because he doesn't know what will happen in the future. Am I actually explaining this thing very well? Okay, wait. So that was what happened, and so after I signed the document, I was also in the hospital for a while until I got myself. So when I now got myself, I was discharged. Not getting myself like totally, I was discharged. So when I was discharged, that was when I went to the. So when I was discharged in the house, that was now when I was eating that ghiaccio. That was when I started eating ice cubes, and we called the hospital, we called doctor to ask him if what these ice cubes I'm eating are good. Excuse me, if these ice cubes I'm eating are good. He said yes, it's good. As far as I'm okay with it, that it has no problem. So I ate only ice cubes, that is ice block, for weeks, almost 1 month, without food. Yes, and my babies, they were fine. They were growing well. Me, I was fine. They were fine. So after that, I no longer like the ice cubes again. Like if you bring it, I'll just throw it. I no longer want it. I started, what was hungering me, I was just craving for pepper, only pepper. Then pepper and the yam. So there's one woman I call mother here. She now helped me to get a yam, white yam, get me fresh pepper. Then she will now use, she will put small water in that fresh pepper and blend it. After blending, she will boil the white yam. Then I will use the white yam to be eating only the pepper. This is how I want it, and that was how I ate it. There was a day my husband saw me eating it. He thought the pepper was actually, what is it called? He thought it's sauce, okay? He thought it's sauce. He now came to join me. Immediately the thing hurt him. He was like, "You are eating only pepper?" I said, "Yes." So I ate only yam and pepper for a while, and then I stopped. I no longer want to eat it. The next one I ate was rice, white rice only. I ate only white rice, and it's not going to be normal cooked. No, you have to cook it very, very well, that it will become peto. It will be very, 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 very soft, as if you are giving it to a 6-month-old baby. Yes, that was the kind of rice I was eating, and I ate it for a while. So that was what I was eating until one day at night I was trying to sleep. I slept, I was actually on the seat, okay? I was sleeping on the seat, okay? And later I said, let me go and lie down on the bed. So I was just on the bed. I don't know how to sleep. I faced up. The baby here, it was as if I couldn't breathe well. I now faced like this, like I bent like this to sleep. The one at this side wasn't comfortable. I now bent the other side, okay, this side to sleep. The baby here, which is Kenny's, wasn't comfortable. So I was just looking for a way to sleep before I found out that my water has broke. Yes, I now found out that water was coming out from my VJ, and I told my husband, look at what is happening. Oh, we became afraid because that was just 5 months. 5 months. 5 months. So my husband called ambulance immediately, and we went to the hospital. When we went to the hospital, I was told, those doctors that told me to sign to reduce, they now told me that this was the reason we never wanted you to carry these babies, because we knew that something like this will happen. That was why we said you should reduce. Okay, now you did not reduce. You did not reduce, but now you may lose all of them. That was what they told me. They said, since we told you to reduce, you didn't reduce. Okay, now this is 50 months that they can't save a baby of 6 months. Okay, they can't save babies at 5th month. That what will happen now is that they're going to wait for me to be in labor, and I'm going to deliver these babies, and I'm not going to see these babies. They will die. This was what they told me. Imagine you challenge God. You challenge God and say, God, I am doing this because of you. I'm carrying these children to the end. I'm going to deliver these children. And after a while, after some months, the same people that told you to reduce the children, they are not the same people to tell you, we told you. We told you. We told, but you never listened. Now, assuming you reduced, you would have gotten at least 1 or 2, but now you're going to lose all. Is that what you want for yourself? Imagine someone telling you that. Tell me, what will you tell God? Imagine someone telling you this. This now become a war. It's now become a challenge. What will you now tell God, you that is watching me? You as a TTC mom, what will you tell God if you were in my shoe? What will you tell God? With tears. With tears. I said, God, you have said what they said. You have said what they said. Do not be silent. Do not be silent. You have seen what they said. They are laughing at me. God, they are laughing at me because of you. You promised me that anything I ask in your name, you will do it for me. I believed in you. I trusted in you. I have faith in you. What is happening? Am I going to lose these babies? Your gifts has never added any sorrow. Your gifts can never add any sorrow. You can't give me these children and take them just like that. God, come. The hour has come. The hour has come. It was a battle. It was a battle. So my people, the video is long. I just checked now, it's already long. I will continue in the next video to tell you guys what I passed through in the hospital. I'm going to tell you guys what I passed through, what happened, and then how I delivered. Yes, I'm saying it all. This is my honest truth. I have nothing to hide. I didn't write anything anywhere. I'm just saying it how it is, how it comes. Believing that you that is watching me, you are going to learn something from this. I never told these stories since I entered YouTube because I want many people to listen to my story, learn something from my story. I want people to get inspired from my story. I want to strengthen your faith. Believe in God. It was a battle. It was a battle. See you in the next part, which will be part 4. Remember, if you are just watching this one, we'll have part 1, part 2, and this is the part 3. So see you. Thank you, and God bless you all. Remember that Jesus loves you, and He will do that at the appointed time. With Him. With Him, all things are possible. God bless you all, and thank you. Ciao, ciao.